The sun doesn't ask for permission to rise and shine every day. The stars don't consult before they light up the night sky. A flower doesn't wait for the perfect moment to bloom. It trusts the seasons. It trusts the flow, the natural flow of life. The birds don't worry about where their food and shelter are going to come from. They just know that Mother Nature will provide. We do so much on a daily basis without hesitation, without even thinking about it, almost on autopilot. There's so much subconsciously happening underneath it all that just seemingly happens before we even realize it's happened. Yet the one place we tend to hesitate the most is in expressing our self-loving, our self-letting, our true self shine through unapologetically, authentically. Oftentimes we self-abandon, we become self-critical and judgmental, and we become our own worst enemy because we wait for permission, we ask for acceptance and approval, we seek the perfect moment, we try to look away when it feels messy and fix and figure out when really we've just forgotten the power of the light that's already within us, that we have access to, that we don't need to earn or ask permission before we let it shine. We are like the sun and the stars and the flowers and the trees who just grow and their leaves are green one moment and then they turn beautiful colors and then they let go and they die and they compost into the ground and become part of the soil that's part of growing the next tree. And in the next season their leaves come back in beauty and then become ash, and then beauty's created again in the next season. That's the circle of life. It continues on and on and on in a spiral. Oftentimes we get caught in the looping and the patterns, the programming and the performance, when all life is asking of us is for us to live fully alive, fully aligned, fully allowing our light to shine through. Because whether we realize it or not, we all have a divine light within us. But it is our choice to allow that light within us to be expressed outside of us. And when we do that, that's truly when we find ourselves living life from the inside out. Truly, authentically discovering that each new day has so much wonder for us to welcome. Each day is full of so many opportunities to feel the flow of life, to listen beyond words, and to observe everything with an open heart. So is your light shining? Are you allowing life to flow through you? Or are you simply allowing life to happen to you? And are you reacting? There's no right or wrong answer. I've lived both ways, but found such a liberating freedom when I just let go and trust the process and the flow of life and all that's already been deposited within me to fully be expressed outside of me. And I know that is my true purpose, to live life fully alive from the inside out. What is your purpose? What makes you feel alive? When do you feel most in flow? What makes you feel pressure and force? And what makes you feel ease and wonder? Just ponder those questions. As I am just out on a walk, you might hear random noises of nature. There's birds and bugs all around me. There's neighbors out in their yard. There's cars passing by. But I just felt like pressing play and recording random, raw thoughts, giving you a little glimpse into the inner dialogue I have daily with myself about life. So I hope that somewhere in my ramblings you found a moment of inspiration or encouragement, or that it just made you stop and breathe and maybe think differently for a moment. Wherever you are, I hope that you're having a beautiful day, and I love you.